Favourite, Our Pretty Maid. Last week's winner has been now deposed as favourite by Spanish Lustre, number 3, out of the Nathan Hurst stable. We're about set and ready to go. 2100 all before them. Starter Jamie Hogan has them. He lets them go in the back and quickly into gear. On the outside was Grand Slam Miss, who's anxious to lead, but at the moment beaten for speed. Primo Cavalier got away okay. Mossdale Jimmy going with it. And as they race up to the top circle, now Spanish Lustre's been able to get its own way in front. On the outside, Grand Slam Miss is still caught out 3 wide. Between them is Primo Cavalier, the pegs, Mossdale Jimmy, Ultimate Children. It began from the outside second line and is elected to go forward. Between them is Our Pretty Maid over on the pegs. 3 back is Try Dreaming, and last of all is the Irish in Me as they come down to the winning post 2 to travel. And the leader on the inside, Spanish Lustre, from in second placing. Primo Cavalier out wide 3, Grand Slam Miss behind the leader, Mossdale Jimmy. Between them is Our Pretty Maid out wide, Ultimate Children behind them, Try Dreaming. It's being covered. Our Big Mama's running second last on the outside of Try Dreaming, and last of all is the Irish in Me. As they go down the back, the scoreboard not working at the moment, but the lead time would be interesting. And Grand Slam Miss, who's had no pieces, out wide on the track and trying to get the lead away, but Spanish Lustre's driver can see it and won't let it do so. As they race up the back, Spanish Lustre, now Ultimate Sheldon, the claimer at 3,000, has gone up 3 wide. This is plenty of pace on in this race and plenty of interest. The leader on the inside in this encouragement stake is Spanish Lustre on the inside, and then on the outside, Grand Slam Miss and 3 wide, Ultimate Sheldon under Persuader. Back behind them is Mossdale Jimmy, between them Primo Cavalier, and then Our Big Mama, Try Dreaming. Behind those runners is Our Pretty Maid and the Irish in Me going forward at the tail of the field. Out of the straight, no quarter time given. I'd imagine they're poking along quite well. It's Spanish Lustre on the inside, the leader. Grand Slam Miss, 3 parts of a length away. Ultimate Sheldon, 3 wide. He's been there for a lap. In behind them, Mossdale Jimmy going forward now is Our Pretty Maid, last week's winner, quickly gathering ground on the leaders as they go past the 5. The leader, Spanish Lustre, on the inside. On the outside, Our Pretty Maid has gone up quickly to join it. I think it's got the measure of the leader, Our Pretty Maid, at the 400. Oh, it's fighting back gamely as they go to the top. We're on the inside. Spanish Lustre still there, won't go away. On the outside, Our Pretty Maid's trying desperately to get on terms, can't do so at the 300. Further back, a great race. Grand Slam Misses further back with Our Big Mama and Mossdale Jimmy, but into the straight. It's a race in 2. The leaders fought back. Spanish Lustre on the inside. Our Pretty Maid not finding much at all. Out wide, the Irish in Me and Mossdale Jimmy with Our Big Mama, but getting down to the line, it fought back at the 400. Spanish Lustre beat Our Pretty Maid. Third, the Irish in Me. They were followed in by Mossdale Jimmy, Our Big Mama, Try Dreaming. Further back then to Grand Slam Miss, and they were followed in by Primo Cavalier. And after being 3 wide for a lap and a half, Ultimate Sheldon was last of all.